How are you doing, guys? Welcome back to World Sport Rally number 1. How are we all doing? Another video, third one of the day. Not nice. I didn't want to do this video, but I did say on the last one, coming from Brian Alvarez, WWE was going to release some NXT superstars, and they have done. So, really sad day in WWE. Lots of people have lost their jobs today. Never nice at all. So we'll go through the list, go through what they've been up to in their careers at WWE, and on a lighter note, try and make it a little bit nicer. Not that any of this is nice. I'm going to tell you about some tweets some wrestlers have said to the released superstars. Okay, example, Saraya, AEW Women's Champion. She had a message for Emma. Oh yeah, she did. And Piper Niven had a message for Dana Brooke and Mansour as well. We'll chat about that. Right, guys, let's go over it then. Really sad. Okay. This is a list, guys, of people from NXT who have been released 3 hours ago in the UK. It's now 1 AM. Wow. So this was a couple hours ago. Right, here's the list, guys. Dana Brooke, Quincy Miller, Mace and Mansour from Maximum Male Models, Shanky, Bryson Montana, Dabakato or Commander Azeez, and Yulia Leone. There we go. They've all been released tonight by WWE. Right. So, really sad. What we'll do, guys, we'll go over some tweets. X's, posts, whatever you want to call them, because that's what I do. Wrestling news, wrestling reviews, and wrestling stories off Twitter or X, okay? So Dolph Ziggler got released today. Loads of love, respect, loads of lovely tweets about Dolph Ziggler, especially one of my favourite wrestlers. I think he's awesome. Brian Myers from Impact. He put something on Twitter. It basically said, Dolph Ziggler is my favourite wrestler. That's nice. I thought that was really nice. Lots of other famous wrestling people put lovely posts about Dolph Ziggler. Even John Cena put a post as well. Wow. So, really sad. And hopefully they all end up at different promotions and companies. Okay. Let's chat about Dana Brooke. So, Piper Niven. Used to be Dewdrop. Piper Niven. Really nice tweet about Dana Brooke. This is what she said, okay? Quote, the kindest, most genuine person that just wants everyone to win. I love you, sis. With a love heart. A love heart there as well. On the tweet. Really nice. To me, that was the most shocking release out of the NXT. We'll leave Dana Brooke till last, because I've got a lot to say about Dana Brooke. I do like Dana Brooke, I think she's great. Okay, let's talk about Saraya, AEW Women's Champion. She was on Twitter a couple hours ago, and she said this on Twitter. Okay. Quote, hi Emma, waving emoji. Oh yes, what a tease. Looks like Saraya wants Emma to go over to AEW, maybe to challenge her for the title. So that was nice from Saraya. Emma's great, by the way. Like I said, Tenille Dashwood in Impact, really good. And that, to me, I thought that was one of the worst ones. I read it again, the tweet. We'll go over it again. She put a tweet out, okay, which says, my dream. And then they had a picture of Elimination Chamber, Australia, Perth. Of course, she's Australian. 30 minutes later, she put, oh well, never mind. I've just been released by WWE. Gutted. Heartbreaking. Absolutely gutted for Tenille Dashwood Emma. Of course, gutted for everyone, but that one is... Whew, hit me there, I tell you now. Okay. Mansour. Now, if you go on YouTube or Twitter, because I saw this is... Sorry for swearing. Fucking amazing. Have you seen Mansour's released video? So he got released. Mansour. We'll go through. Okay, we'll go through what he's done in WWE. So he got released. So he decided, I'm guessing, at his house, got his wife to get the phone or the camera and do a quick promo. Okay? With his kid in his hand. It's great. It's so funny. It's fantastic. It really is. I don't know who just came up with it, but it was brilliant. It made me laugh. I was laughing most of the way through it. He got a baby. He's got a baby in his hands. Okay, his own kid, obviously. Got a dumbbell about this big. Not one of these bad boys, which I use. I have one of these. Okay, that's what I used. Is that a mini one, about that big for his baby? Okay. And he starts doing it, pretending it's a big one. And he goes, "Thanks, kid." And then he starts saying, you know, follow him, book him on booking for bookings and stuff is available. Fantastic. I can't really explain. Go and check it out, guys, on Twitter. Mansour, really funny. Brilliant promo. In his house, probably spur of the moment. Really good. And I think his wife, or friend's wife, not sure, is filming. It's great. Really is. So there we go. On a lighter note, trying to make it a bit lighter, the video. Right, guys, let's go through the list then. We went through them all. We'll leave Dana till last. Quincy Miller, been released today. Now let's get some information. I watched a bit of NXT. Quincy Miller, the Super Diva, he was called. Didn't do much. A couple of NXT live events. So, yeah, I ain't got much information about Quincy Miller. Didn't know too much about him, but real shame anyway. All the best going forward. Right, guys, I mentioned us then, Mansour and Mace. Of course, Maximum Male Models. It was them. And LA Knight, or Dupree. What was his name? Oh, God. Maxine. We've got Maxine Dupree, of course, is with Alpha Academy now. And LA Knight. I cannot remember his name. I've gone blank. So, they didn't, yeah, that was, I mean, pretending to be models, I mean, they did it well. They did do it well. They did. Because it was not the best gimmick in the world, but they give it a go. I think they did really well. So, a real shame there. Mace and Mansour have been released. So, hopefully, all the best. Hopefully, we'll see him somewhere else. Example, Impact. That'll be great there. So, wait and see. Okay, Shanky. He's been released. 7 foot Indian wrestler. Now, Shanky, recently, because I did a video on my channel, he recently had a match in India, Superstar Spectacle, versus Gunther for the IC title, and he lost that match. Big guy, 7 foot from India, trained by the great Khali, by the way. I've been on Wikipedia there. So, yeah, he's been released. Bit of a shame. Shanky, wasn't he with Veer as well? Veer? Sure he was, wasn't he? Yeah, not done much at all. He's been out for a bit. Undisclosed injury. Then he came back at India, Superstar Spectacle, and now he's been released. So all the best to Big Shanky there. Okay, next one, Bryson Montana. Now this guy's not as famous as everyone else. This guy used to do NXT Level Up, which a lot of people don't watch. Yeah, I think he had one match, I read there, on NXT. So NXT Level Up superstar there, Bryson Montana. Quite muscly, big guy. Yep, so all the best going forward there. Right, we'll go through 3 more guys, okay. Yolila Leon, or Leon, NXT, out of injury for quite a while, Mexican wrestler. She, I do remember actually, I've had a look. She was on SmackDown when Alba Fire and Isla Dawn were champions, and they had a couple of matches when they first came up. And they had a match versus this released superstar now, Yolila Leon and Valentina Feroz. Yeah, they lost, but I do remember, because I remember the commentary saying they just come back from injury. So, real shame, and she's been released today. Right, guys, we've got 2 left. We got Commander Azeez, or Dabba Kato, and Dana Brooke. Right, we'll talk about Dabba Kato, or Babatunde. or Commander Azeez. 3 names. We'll talk about we'll call him Commander Azeez. Okay. So Commander Azeez, big guy, about 6'7", 8. Apollo Crews, I'm not sure if you remember, pretending to be African. Well, that was his manager. I don't know if you remember him then. And this guy's been over the place. Then he went down to NXT. Okay, I think he changed his name to Dabba-Kato. Or Babatunde. What was that? What was it? Raw Underground. That's where he was. Shane McMahon, remember? I mean, years ago. Raw Underground, that thing. Oh my God. Babatunde, I think he was called then. Wow. Real big guy. So they went down to NXT. Yeah. And he didn't really do much, a little bit. And now he's been released. So all the best to 3 names. I call him Commander Azeez. Dabba-Kato or Babatunde. Right, guys. That's about Dana Brooke. This is a bit of a shocker. I was gutted when I saw this. Dana Brooke. I do like Dana Brooke. She tries really hard. You know, bit all over the place. Main roster, tag teams, down to NXT. Tried her hardest. She even beat Roxanne Perez. Was it Cora Jade? Roxanne Perez she beat. Oh God, was it Cora Jade she beat recently? Yeah. And now she's been released. So I'm a bit gutted about this one. I'm a bit of a Dana Brooke fan. I think she's great. She doesn't do it anymore. A couple of years ago, she used to come out on an entrance and she's a trained gymnast. She used to do like what do you call it? Oh God. A somersault, a cartwheel. That's the one. A cartwheel with no hands. Wow. That's what she did on entrance. I'm guessing WWE said stop doing that because she stopped doing it. Tried her hardest. Always wanted a chance. Always begging for a chance on Twitter for the last couple of years, saying give me the opportunity. Couple of matches, main roster, tag team, Mandy Rose. Do you remember WrestleMania? They look like they were auditioning for the Barbie movie. They had all pink on. Mandy Rose fell down the ramp. Remember? Yeah. Yeah, so they were a tag team for a bit. Been there for years. I'm not sure. I read it. 2014, I think it was. She's been in WWE. Then she went down to NXT. Try a look down there. And she had a match for... I saw it was Roxanne Perez, wasn't it? Roxanne Perez, she beat her. Was it Roxanne or was it Cora Jade? Sorry. Quite a big win. I think it was Cora Jade. Yeah. So she's down there.